Good morning. This morning we're going to do a little chair yoga sequence. So this is kind of a vinyasa flow, keep moving kind of practice, but all done from a seated position. You can do this anytime you just maybe don't feel like getting up and down off the floor or have limited space or limited time. Props needed today. Do have a yoga block or two with you. And if you don't have a yoga block, a phone book or a soup can or a paint can, something that gives you a little bit of support and a little bit of height, can easily be substituted. And the other thing you will need, obviously, is a chair without sides that allows you to sit and keep your feet flat on the floor with your thighs parallel to the floor. So nice neutral position here. Your knees aren't up or down. Everything is lined up nice and straight. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're just going to take a little breathing to start. So bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Soften your gaze or maybe even close your eyes. And just start to take a few breaths here, not trying to control anything, just observing your breath as it moves in and out of your body. What can you tell about the temperature of the air in the room on your inhales? And is the temperature of the air that you exhale any different? In and out through the nose. And maybe on your next few breaths, do a count. How long is your inhale? And how long is your exhale? And maybe on your next few breaths, you work toward lengthening your exhale so that it is longer than your inhale. Cueing your parasympathetic nervous system, letting your body know that it is okay to relax here. Long inhales, even longer exhales. And maybe here you move into some deep belly breaths. So continuing in and out through the nose, or if the nose is blocked, mouth is okay. But on your next few inhales, those long inhales, see if you can feel your belly expand. So pushing out that hand that's on your belly. And on your exhales, feeling your belly contract, feeling that hand move back toward your spine. The hand on your chest does not move. The hand on your belly comes in and out. Just be with your breath here. Be a conscious observer and participant in moving air in and out of your body. After your next exhale, both eyes open, hands come to thighs, and let's start just by rolling our neck around a little bit, getting some mobility. So relax your shoulders down, maybe roll them back a few times, up and down. And then switch directions, take some shoulder rolls the other way. And then maybe take your right ear to your right shoulder, over to the side. Roll your chin forward, left ear to left shoulder. And then back again, right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Rolling around one more time, right ear to right shoulder. Maybe grab the head with the right hand. Left hand comes out long, finding a good stretch in the neck there, pulling as much as it's comfortable, no more. Maybe actively point those fingertips down at the floor. And release, roll head the other way, top of the head. Grab it with the left hand, extend the right fingertips out long, pull a little. And then release that. Sweep arms out high above your head. And if there's any restriction in your shoulders, this could be a little wider or straight on up if that's comfortable. Pointing fingertips, actively relaxing shoulders down at the same time, finding our seated high mountain position. Check in with your spine. Is it long and straight? Is your belly button tucked into your spine? Shoulders relaxed, fingertips long. And let's take some side bends. So left arm comes down, right fingertips stretch up and over. Feel for a nice stretch in your right side body. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up, stretch. And then inhale up. Exhale down, left hand down, right hand long. Maybe this time look up at the ceiling if that's comfortable on your neck. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale up. Exhale down, maybe looking up at the ceiling this time as well if that's comfortable. Inhale up. And exhale. Hands to heart center. Hands come down to thighs. Stay exactly where you are. I'm going to turn just so you can see me. Feet planted on the floor, spine nice and straight. We're going to take some seated cat-cows. So on your next inhale, shoulders come back, chin comes up, back arches. Exhale, shoulders come forward, chin to chest, round the back. And take a few of those with your own breath, at your own pace. Inhaling, shoulders back. Exhaling everything forward, rounding the spine. And then find your neutral spine again. Feet are planted. Let's inhale our arms overhead. Exhale, left hand comes behind you, right hand comes to left thigh. Look over your left shoulder and twist. This can just be a little gentle twist or actively pull on that leg. Look over the shoulder, getting a nice deep bend in the spine. And then inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left hand to right thigh, right hand behind you, looking over your right shoulder, maybe pulling actively on the thigh, maybe just a gentle twist. Inhale up. Let's do that all one more time. We twist left. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, center arms overhead, and we twist right. And breathe. And then coming back to neutral, let's sweep arms overhead and then just dive down over. Legs, sit bones stay planted on that chair. Everything drapes forward. Neck is nice and long. Just drape forward. And then slowly roll up to a seated position. And from here, let's move a little bit. So let's sweep arms overhead. With arms overhead, that left leg comes out to the side. So there's kind of a 90-degree angle between your legs. It can be a little less if you have a little less mobility there, or a little more. With arms overhead, turn to face that left leg for a warrior one variation. On your next inhale, sweep your right hand back. Left hand comes forward over that thigh, looking over left fingertips. Warrior two variation. And on your next inhale, flip that left palm. Right hand comes to the chair. Bend over as much as you can without falling over here. Maybe look up at the ceiling if that's comfortable on your neck. Peaceful warrior variation. And then on your exhale, set that left forearm on your left thigh. Right arm sweeps in front of you. Let's sweep that forward and back just a few times. And on your next inhale, sweep the arm all the way up over your ear. Point those fingertips at the side of the room. Extended side angle. Feel a nice stretch in your right side waist. And then inhale, arms up. Hands to heart center, close out the legs. Let's do everything on the other side. So inhale, arms come overhead. Leaving arms up, pointing fingertips at the sky. Right foot comes out to the side. Maybe that's a 90-degree angle or a little less or a little more. Turn your waist to face that leg. Warrior one. On your next inhale, left hand comes down, right fingertips come forward over that thigh, looking out over the right fingertips. Warrior two. On your next inhale, flip that right palm up. Left hand comes to the side of your chair, right palm comes up, leaning back, maybe looking up at the ceiling. And on your next exhale, you're breathing continuously throughout. Right forearm meets right thigh. Swing that left arm forward and back a couple of times, getting into that shoulder. And then inhale the arm all the way up and over, pointing fingertips at the side of the room. Palm is facing down if you can. Getting into that left side waist, maybe looking up at the ceiling. And then inhale both arms up, close on out, hands to heart center, and let's just reset here. All right, let's go ahead and get a little bit into our hips and a little bit into our hamstrings. So your block is going to be helpful here. So let's take a figure four. Your right ankle comes up and over your left thigh. Or if that's not comfortable or accessible for you, your right ankle can also come to rest on a block in any position. So still bringing that thigh out to that figure four position. Wherever you are, hands come to thighs and we hinge forward, keeping our spine long and straight, rolling our shoulders back, feeling for some sensation in your outer right thigh. And just breathe here. Let's come on back up and take a half split variation. So simply straighten the right leg and either set the heel on the floor, pointing toes actively back at your face. Or if you want, maybe set that heel up on a block. Same deal. Leg just stays very straight. Sit up very tall. Point toes back at your face. And then maybe hinge forward a little. You're going to feel a little sensation in your right hamstring. Maybe in your right calf. Just hinge forward a little and breathe. And coming on back up, let's switch sides. So figure four, other side. If it's accessible for you, left ankle comes over right thigh, or you can take that variation on the block. This time I'm going to stay right here on my right thigh. Sides of the body aren't always even. One side might be more or less flexible than the other. Either way, hands to leg, spine stays long. Lead with your heart. Lean forward, feel for sensation in that outer left thigh. Breathe. And then coming on back up, let's take our half split variation. So stick your leg out. Heel can be on the floor, long and straight, or maybe for a little more stretch, rest that heel on a block. Toes pointed actively back at your face. From here, hinge forward again, feeling for sensation in that hamstring, maybe a little bit in the calf. Inhale, come on back up, and let's take a little variation on boat pose. So for this, you're gonna wanna bring both legs out long in front of you, maybe come closer to the edge of your chair with your seat. Point toes actively back at your face, legs are nice and long, and this could be plenty of balance, plenty of core work. Or if you're looking for a little more, arms come overhead. Feel yourself balance here in your chair. Maybe looking for a little more, start to lean back until you feel your abs, until you feel your core engage. And now maybe stay right here, or just come forward and back, feeling into those muscles of the core. Maybe if you're back here and feeling like a little bit more today, pick up one leg, set it down, pick up the other leg, set it down. Maybe if you're feeling super strong today, lean further back, pick up both legs, and set them down. Lots of options here, no good, better, best, just whatever feels good for you today. And then bring those legs back up, bring those arms down. And let's wiggle out a little bit through our shoulders, through our hips. Keep everything nice and loose. Find a little intuitive movement here. And then inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, one more forward fold, bow down all the way over your legs. Relax your low back, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And then inhale, come slowly back up to a seat. And let's take some closing breaths, this time hands right over the heart space. Maybe you close your eyes again. If your breath shortened, if you're breathing harder because you are trying to get more oxygen into your body as we moved, maybe consciously work on lengthening those breaths again. Inhaling long through the nose. Maybe we take a few energy releasing kind of lion breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth forcefully. Two more of those. Inhale through the nose, sigh it out. One more inhale through the nose. Maybe stick your tongue out this time. And then return to your normal breath. Maybe imagine as you inhale that you're pulling that oxygen straight into your heart space. And as you exhale, imagine that oxygen flowing all the way through all the muscles, joints, tendons, ligaments of your body. Inhale again. Again, feel your heart grow bigger. Exhale, send that breath out through your whole body. And relax here. Feel all effort release. And after your next exhale, Drop your hands, float eyes open, and resume your day. Thank you for being here.